What's up guys, Beast back here with another video, and today I'm just going to be showing you my build called Florence, and it is for a paladin, so it'd be a healer slash healer, so a healadin. It's my character, not long got to level 70, but she can pretty much take most dungeons and run pretty well. So to start off with, she's a human. And that gives me the +3 feats and the power points to spend. So we'll go over feats first. I don't know if you can see that there. Right, so in the first column we've got 503. So obviously divine activation action. Activating divine call now generates more AP, which is brilliant for your supers. I'll just move that down a bit. Increase your maximum hit points, because obviously you're going to need to stay alive, because I'm telling you now, compared to leveling to the new dungeons on Xbox One, yeah, you get 1-2 hits and that's it, instant soul forge. And then I've gone 030, 500, 520. Now that is including my my human stat roll as well, so I've put it in extra divine wisdom and steadfast, because obviously, you know, constitution and wisdom is your main parts, wisdom being your healing, constitution being your health points. Now I've gone pretty much everything for the light paragon. I know some people, I've seen builds where they've stick a few in justice, a few in bulwark, but for me personally, the way I play, light is the best. So I've gone for 5 and 5, 5 and 5 again, 0 and 5, 0, 5, 5 and 5, and then 1 in the last column. Now the reason I've done this is it gives you the most healing, and the way my build is set up is that I don't have to constantly spam all those buttons to get those heals. You know, I'm not the type of player that likes to sit back, kind of go, yeah, I'll heal you, I want to get stuck in. So for this build, it's brilliant, because not only can I get stuck in with a couple attacks, I know I'm not the best DPS, obviously, you're a healer, but I can out DPS pretty much most healing classes I come against, especially clerics. And you get healed just by walking near me. I'll show you the powers in a second and what we do. But if you set it up like this, all you've got to do is every time you attack, you know, you're going to get healed. Your allies are going to get healed. They walk near you, they get healed. They go drop down to a certain amount of health, they get healed. So, yeah. Now powers, I went a bit different on powers. I know a lot of people like this one, Cleansing Touch, but again, that means I've got to then point it at them, use it. Obviously, if they're not in the area, it'll do at a radius. But if you play with people like I do, you know, 7 out of 10 times, no, you're not going to be standing still. Who wants to stand still in the middle of a dungeon? So for the main things I use, I'll go for my dailies. So Divine Judgment, I have that as free. So that is your big super, which drops that hammer on him. That is my DPS one. So if I need to put some damage on an enemy, Divine Judgment. Smite is my bread and butter in terms of attacking, because not only does it do quite a bit of damage for this class, it also, Oath of Devotion, allies near the target are healed as well. So every time you use it, sending off heals. And then we go down a bit. Oath Strike I have as my main attack, and that's my at will. Just because your healing is improved by 10% for 15 seconds, you also unleash a burst of healing, which again, it's all about getting in there, getting stuck in, and healing at the same time. I don't use Templar's Wrath. I used to use this on my old build. It was good, but the amount of temporary HP I found when, you know, you get into those T2 dungeons, it's not going to make a difference, because those guys hit hard. You know, you'll get an instant soul forge and it's not going to make a difference, so I stopped running it. Bond of Virtue never leaves the quick bar. It's absolutely amazing. It's that big gold circle, if you've ever seen it, that follows you. So all allies within 60 feet become bonded, increased healing. I've got that up to 4, that's the only one I've got to 4. And all your heals are shared. You know, your healing incoming is 15% extra that's at rank 4. Like I say, Cleansing Touch I don't really use. Aura of Restoration as my class feature, that's my first one. Just because anyone within 30 feet of me, your healings are gained by 10%. And that's just the base standard. Now I've put 3 points into that. So as you can see, you come near me, you start getting healed, and it's just going to boost it up a lot. Now, Cure Wounds is my left trigger. Now, this is for if I'm not strong enough to wade into the middle of the battle and start flailing on everyone, and health is dropping too fast. So I will then stand back and use this, but only at last resort. And it means you heal an ally you can see, and if you can't see anyone, you heal yourself. So like I say, I use that if I need to step back for a minute, see what's going on, who's hurt, who's not, use it, get back in there. Aura of Divinity, that's my second class feature which is active. Up to 3 wounded allies within 30 feet of you are healed for every 3 seconds. Now obviously I put 3 points into that, and again, you walk near me, you've taken damage, you're getting healed. Simple as that. Vow of an Enemy. Nope. Yep, that's on my B. Again, that never leaves. So you select a target for your vow for 60 seconds. You can recast this power while you have a vow established. You deal 20% more damage to the target of your vow. So, again, not only am I doing an extra little bit of damage to help the team out, but I'm healing them. Allies who strike your vow target are healed. So if I run in, big boss at the end, I put this on straight away. Anytime you hit that target, you're going to get healed. Plus the Bond of Virtue, plus the rest of the healings as I'm hitting, your health's not going to disappear. My second daily is Healing Font. Now this is brilliant. I know it only says 71 to 71 physical damage because it's not meant to do any damage. It's just pure healing. Now I'll stick this if it's like last resort. Stick it down in the middle, plus my Bond of Virtue, plus everything else. And if your health points drop below that, you're not supposed to be in the dungeon. And that lasts for 40 seconds, which is more than enough time to get some extra heals going. Now some people like to run Aura of Life. I have it as free, and I will switch between, let me see, Divinity. So this one, if you're near death, and I can't keep you alive as much as I want to, you are revived and healed for 15% of your max HP. So, and you get rid of all your sickness as well. So I've put that into free. So that's if I enter, say, Valindra's Tower. That's something a bit more hard. Now for my character. My gear and my set's not fully done yet. Let's have a look. But there, armor class, 32. Because when you're constantly healing, you are going to pull a lot of aggro to yourself, regardless of if, you don't think you will. You've got companions. I mean, I've been in dungeons before where tanks, I've out-tanked a tank. 106 HP. Now, it seems a lot, but when you go up to these tier 2 dungeons, like I say, you need a little bit more, especially if you're a healer. So I've mainly put mine in Constitution and Wisdom. I did put some in Charisma, and that was when I originally rolled my class. I was more of a tank build, but that's entirely up to you. Like I say here, defense 6,000, that's the main thing there. But yeah, that's just a little overview. The more and more I get in it, and the more stuff I get, I'll get some boons on the go as well. I've got a few, but I'll talk more about them in depth. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. And subscribe, comment, and come back for some more videos.